Okay, so I love about this show. First of all, it is Zachary, Knighton, and Stephen Hill here talking about Magnum P.I. You get action adventure, you get fun moments between the cast, and you have the most beautiful scenery in the world, which is Hawaii. What a gorgeous place to work. I mean, you guys have it all.
Some say not enough. I want it all. I want everything. I want all the island chain. I want everything. I'm just kidding. It's amazing.
Yeah. Although it does have some hazards, whenever I get out on the water, which is why Zach can't get me to come surf with him very much. I imagine my life is just where his painting is in the background. I think I'm going to be like a little Ahab, and there's going to be a huge whale or something.
Okay, so Stephen, you're obviously then not a surfer, and then I'm guessing Zach, you might be.
I am a surfer, but Stephen is a surfer. He is out there and stand-up paddling, and he's done some amazing things in the 3 years that he's been there.
Yeah. I decide to have a sword instead of a surfboard.
Well, good for you. Hey, at least you're out there trying. That's more than a lot of people can say. And, it's a great place to learn how to get out in the water and enjoy the surf. Do you guys hang out a lot when you're not filming?
We do. We're all very tight cast and crew. We love our crew too. And, everybody's taken us in over there and welcomed us into their homes. And it is a big family, and we hang out all the time. Some say too much. My wife, that's who says it too much. My wife says we hang out too much.
Yeah, we're kind of the way that we live, our buildings are like, in the pinball machine, when you get caught in that little tree, like ding 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 ding. That's kind of that's how close we live to one another. So yeah, we see each other a lot.
Well, that's very cool. And Zach, you mentioned your wife. She's also now on the show. You guys are working together. How's that?
Yes, we are. It's been great. It's been wonderful. I've done a couple movies with her pre-Magnum, and she's just such a loving soul that some of the writers took to her and created this character for her, which has been a really nice blessing for the show. And we're playing love interest, which is wild, and we're having a blast. She's really excited, and we're crossing our fingers and hoping for season 4 so she can come back.
Wait,
so there's real chemistry.
I would like to dote on her as well.
Aw.
Also my homie. But she really brings a light to all the scenes that she's been in. It just kind of like she lights up the room. And this season she introduced a very like tender moment for my character, where she paints a mural, and it's based on where my mother grew up in North Carolina. So it was just great to have her in that moment.
Oh, that's so cool. What a sweet compliment. That is so cool to hear. It comes across on the show, you guys. It really feels like all of you have a lot of chemistry and a lot of fun on the show. And I think fans notice that. Let's talk about your characters. Of course, the season finale is just around the corner. It's happening May 7th, but there's a lot leading up to it. So, Stephen, let's start with you. TC's kind of been there for Rick, but the COVID thing sort of disrupted his tourist helicopter business.
Yeah. The COVID thing disrupts the business, but luckily on our show, I think we give the fans a lot of escapism from COVID. We don't mention it a whole lot on the show, but there is a situation that happens for me, but we just talk about it very briefly.
It's kind of we're kind of living in a post-COVID world on the show, as if this thing is well behind us, but still dealing with the repercussions of the pandemic.
Yes, post-COVID-lyptic.
Yeah,
we're all looking forward to a post-COVID world, so that's a good thing. Nothing wrong with not being reminded of all this craziness happening these days. So this upcoming episode, we've got a psychic, we've got a murder. Tell us a little bit about what people can expect.
We get to find out how many shoes Imelda Marcos actually had.
A lot.
Yeah, I think we figure that out. We have a storyline that involves Imelda Marcos. How cool is that?
Yeah, it's pretty wild. We're doing a flashback. It's we get to see a young Kumu, who's Amy Hill's character, and this one we're really thinking out of the box. It was a really fun episode to shoot. Peter Weller, many people know as RoboCop, directed this episode. So It's going to be a fun one for sure.
And Kumu puts us to work.
Well, that's cool. Well, hey, nothing wrong with that. At least you get to work in Hawaii, which for all of us who watch the show, it's kind of nice. Since we don't get to travel, we at least get to take a little sort of virtual vacation every week when we check out the show.
Yeah, it's amazing to have Hawaii be a character in the show. It really is. And you know, I think they do a great job. We have amazing crew, amazing DPs on this show who really know how to shoot it and get the richness of, obviously it's such a beautiful place. It's almost impossible to capture on film, but they do a great job, our guys.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That's awesome. All right. Well, Zach and Steven, thank you so much for joining us. You can catch Magnum P.I. Friday nights right here on KPIX 5. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.